There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This time, a double header once again, though. All XP League this time. Thankfully, we're not going to change all of these logos. Everything else is just straight into game one, Detris versus Vortex Mambas, ladies and gentlemen. Vortex Mambas, we did cast over them the other night. Did get a nice win. 3-1 was the scenario in the end. Could have been probably 3-0. They threw away the S&D. We'll see if they'll do the same again this time around. But this time against Detris, not entirely sure of their overall roster. But we do recognise the Vortex Mambas, obviously, as things are. As it stands, though, the joys of updates of COD and things like that and such like, we have having to wait for Call of Duty shaders as a good start to start the game off. We'll obviously be getting lobby codes and such like as well, but prior to that, waiting, fingers crossed, the shaders don't take half an hour, you know, like they do, because hey, this is the updates. Christmas time, we got to get some Christmas stuff into the game, and you know, just to spruce it up a little bit here. Are we all looking forward to Christmas as well? That is the question. Oh, hi there, GB. How are we doing? Welcome. Good to see you. I'm just gonna double check. I can do that a little bit more. Change that pepper. Oh, there we go. If it isn't the one, the only, the Kiki. Hey Kiko, how you doing? Yo, Lark, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Popcorn at the ready. I see. That's always fun. That's fun. We're looking forward to this one. Like we said, we're gonna have to wait for lobby codes and such like otherwise. But while we wait, let's go over to the series board. Let's go and look at the maps that we will be seeing this evening. Hardpoint will be starting off on Vault. We'll see Skyline, S&D. We'll see a Vault Control. Then if we go further into the matchup, like we did the other night with Vortex Mambas, and we got to see the Hardpoint on Skyline. So yeah, going to be interesting to see what happens at them ones as well. And then we'll get a Search and Destroy on Hacienda, potentially at the very end if we get that distance. But the way things are, I don't imagine it being that way. But we will have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure the team that they were playing last night was slightly different in terms of, like, it was the Morocco's on tour. And then later on after that tonight, we will be watching Emerge Ragnarok versus TG Redacted, another team that we have witnessed this year already on the Absolute League matchup the other day as well. So get to see some of the same names and same faces, which is good, which means we get to see how their improvement goes, how they are as a team are working on it. Yo, Lark, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the team. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan going forward, right? So we're hoping that all kind of goes nice and we get all that sorted. I'm going to have to show the recording stream at the same time here. There we go. And yeah, we're going to try and get as much of these gameplay footage shown off as much as possible. We're going to, like, we're not doing listenings just now like that because we're still trying to get into the swing of it all once again. But new Stream Deck XL now, you know, I've got upgrades. They come in. I've got the upgrade in the camera. We're just vibing. We're vibing here. We're looking forward to having a really interesting and nice kind of setup going forward. And then it's all about making sure that the production runs smoothly, the stream runs smoothly. They're just trying to make sure, because for some reason, I don't know what's happened recently over OBS, but that encoding overload seems to happen a lot more now than it ever has. And I don't know if that's an issue on my end. If somebody else knows any issues to sort that, like to stop that from happening, you need to let me know, because for some reason that seems to be a very common occurrence just now, and that's only while streaming. That has never ever been an issue before until quite recently, which starts to bug you, because when you're in the middle of things, you're expecting it to go nice and smoothly, but these things just don't. And yeah, you just have to always adapt and always change things, always suss out what maybe be the issue. It isn't anything to do with like the bitrate or anything like that, because no matter what I do with the bitrate, that seems to change nothing. So yeah, I don't get what the difference is that has changed or what's gone wrong with the whole encoding side of things, but we'll have to figure that out going forward. Joe's sent me an invite, but I'm gonna have to let Joe know. I'm at 4% on shaders. You know, I mean, that's not a good start, ladies and gentlemen. It takes so long to just get on with it and do things the way they are, but hopefully not too long in the grand scheme of things. We'll jump back over to the face and the voice that you're hearing. Like I said, I am Marco G. If you haven't been here before, this is your first time joining, welcome along. We'll be casting games from Absolute League, Sakura League, XP League, even ECL League, and then, you know what? If you're lucky and you're out on the right time on a Sunday, and I'm lucky enough to get the challengers, we'll be watching some challengers as well. We'll get to cast some of them, and that's been an absolute pleasure recently. Hopefully trying to push more towards the main broadcast, but you know, I mean, we've got to get better, right? We're always looking to improve, looking for feedback, looking for constant criticism, but constructive criticism, like to terms of where I can improve, what you think I can improve on. I will let them know I need to wait on shaders, because otherwise we could be a very, very horrible mode. So the team, the Vortex Mambas, have assembled for this evening is back to Ghost, Snacks, Joe and Lyro, which is the same as we watched the other night. The night before that, they had a substitute. It was Lyro that was replaced by Shasty. Don't know if it's like for like, but they've won either way. So, I mean, at this point in time, they've won with and without their sub. And yeah, they're looking strong. That's both in XP League here as well. So, a very solid team, looking to kind of keep going in that Div 8 spot as it is. They're undefeated. They're going to try and want to continue that going in and see if they can keep it going for the remainder of the season. If they do, people will be a bit like, wait a minute, these boys, they're just too good for this division, you know? Things might change. They might have to be adapted around, thrown around somewhere else. But we just have to wait and see, because we're not guaranteed that's going to happen, right? Anything could happen in the grand scheme of it. But that being said, we're still waiting. We're waiting on lobby code, getting into the lobby, but we're joined in a group. At least we're friends with one of the teams in terms of members wise, so we can get a quick invite there. It saves us the bother of lobby codes, but a lobby code would be better for disconnects. I'll just let them know in the chat there as well, just so we know. Still waiting, says Joe. Well, that's a good thing. At least we know that it's not just me that's waiting. We are all waiting, but like we says, it's good that we're waiting, because we have that shaders preload and duty to attend to, and the longer the people wait to set things up, the more chance we've got of that being completed. Also, I've seen people, right, in this game smacking like a good old 240 FPS in the game, right, on a 3060 Ti. Teach me, because for some reason I am lucky to get 120 steady. Like, I just don't understand. Like, no matter what I've tried, even the settings that they're saying to try out don't work in my favor. But I don't know. Maybe it's just, maybe I just got something that's stopping that happening. Maybe there's just a slight issue that doesn't allow it to happen. I don't know what though, but maybe something somewhere. So we got Codcast there. We've got, like, let's go and get the names involved here. Vortex Mambas Team 2. We're going to class that, and that's going to be Detris. And then we'll put that to the same kind of colour as the XP League, which is a yellow, but we'll put some black text in it so we can actually read the text as well. And that should be us good to go, right? Looks like we're that way around as well. Oh, I never actually typed in 23%, but that's where we're at now. Right, let's get this 23% underway. Anyway, we're getting closer and closer to the weekend, right? Closer and closer. One more day. Friday begins. Thank God it's Friday, but I've got a works night out. Update has reset everything. I don't know why it takes so long for shaders to work, by the way. Because last year there was, right? But I mean, come on, the boys say Shasty. There we go. There's the super sub himself. How are we doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Looking forward to tonight's matches, I hope. Cheer on your side. But it doesn't seem to be going any quicker. Maybe I have to leave the party and join it. There we go. All of a sudden, I'm up to 27%. Yeah, I mean, it's just a shit piece take. Like, I don't understand what the piss take about this whole shaders preload and malarkey is all about. Why does it have to take half an hour for your shaders to preload? Like, for what reason does that make any sense, ladies and gentlemen? Do we know? Please tell me. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you know. You know what? Speaking of which, get some music on in the background while we wait. Because I'm literally just loading and unloading, loading and unloading into matches until that pre-seeders goes up to... Actually, I would play... I play the good old song that is the favourite of Joe at the moment, who he sent it to me in Spotify. I don't know if that was because he won and he wanted to show some love with some music to celebrate his win the other night. But I may have to do that at some point. Why do the pre-shader loading take so long? There must be a method. We're at 42%, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting there. Did that start moving? No, it didn't. Oh, it did actually move. Oh, I didn't even put my hand up. Oh, shit. Turn it off. Turn it off. There we go. That was going to follow me. Ladies, I don't want it to follow me. It's bad enough as it is. Focus. Focus. There we go. Need it to focus. We don't want to be blinded, right? Speaking of which, let's go back to the series board. We can see what we're doing here before we get into the match. So, ladies and gents, for first map, like we said, it's Hardpoint on Vault. I put a prediction in the chat. Put your prediction on who do you think's going to win it? Vortex, Mambas, or the Detris squad? We don't know the Detris squad completely, so we can't really give a very educated guess on how good these guys are in comparison to the Vortex Mambas, who we've seen it so far win every single one of their matches that they have taken part in. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this happens. I'm assuming, Shicey, you're going straight for your Vortex Mamba squad. Kiko will be doing the same. Let's get your channel points in, ladies and gents. We'll also run a quick 1 minute ad break here to avoid any ads during the match. Okay, so we're in the lobby. We're hoping the teams all get set up ready as well. And we should be good to go. It's Detris versus Vortex Mambas. It's going to be a hard point to start the series off here. Hard point on the beautiful Vault. Like I said, please do show your support in the chat. Anything you miss or I missed that you think I should have been paying much more attention to, anything that you see could be an improvement to the overall stream and such like, please do let us know. We're always trying to improve. We're also trying to improve our codcasting. I'm a play-by-play character for the most part. However, I do want to verge on to learning to colour cast and paying attention to what's going on in the background and such like as well. That will make a massive difference in the grand scheme of things in terms of how we kind of like progress as a caster overall. And always looking to improve, always. We're live over on YouTube as well, so if you wish, head on onto YouTube. Don't be scared. If you prefer to watch over things on YouTube, feel free. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button. So now that we're into the lobby and set up, Detris squad consists of Bera, Buster, Luke, and Nico. Game 1 on Vault. Hardpoint. Vortex Mambas versus Detris. Let's transition ourselves over onto that beautiful space and scenario. Look at that beautiful view in front of us we have here. There's your teams ready for the first match. Vortex Mambas on the attacking side. Snacks, Ghost, Joe and Lyra ready to take action. Currently in the best position as it stands here. 2-0 so far out of their matches had. And a couple of kills going their way at the start of the lobby. Snacks finding one. Lyra and Joe find another. It is going to be interesting to see because we do have that codcaster glitch, but as it stands, currently it's a good position as the kills come in through from Luke and Bera. They get the hardpoint control. Ghost trying to look around the flank here, trying to find his opportunities in the back here, looking for that respawn position for P2. Crucial spawns in the back because P2 is one of the higher points scorer and hardpoints in this lobby. You can see it was pretty even here for hardpoint number 1. Detris do take the remaining time, which means they'll get a little bit of a slender lead going into it. But the players are all watching. Joe's watching the cross, expecting players to come on down here as they head towards the rotation towards new. You can see Luke now going to go straight down through the mid. Expects the player to be behind there. Lyra will find the kill. Nico does find a double though, and he's going to be traded out. Ghost is in the back there, and the spawns are instantaneously flipped. Luke, in this opportunity here, has the back spawns. Luke eventually falls. Bera is on a spree though. He is on a 7 spree. Take that back. He's not longer on that spree as the kill is found, and there you go. The hard point is broken on through here. Lyro trying to find another, does add one. He's going to add a second maybe. No, he doesn't. It's Bera that will clear that up. A couple of kills go the way of Detris, and this is looking more like a competitive match here for the Vortex Mambas as it stands. Their first hardpoint yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, was actually rapid. It looked like they were going to 100-point club their team, but this time round Detris are not standing for that. You can see here in the feed it's going their way. The hardpoints percentage, they've got a 30-point lead as it stands. Luke watching over the cross. You've got Bera nearby as well. He's going to try and look through mid. Spots Ghost because he sees that the time is being taken, and Snack's going to be the next one to fall into the guns and into the hands. But Lyra will get the kill. Joe will get one as well and make it back in here. 20 points is the difference as it stands. Hardpoint now going to go to the Detris here. They've got all 4 members near the hardpoint. Only one person to fight in back, and it's going to be Snacks. Can he be eaten? He is. We love to eat a little bit of Snacks here as Bera currently, well, it's Nico actually, it's currently running on that 5 spree. He's looking to try and add as much things here. They don't think they've got the right setup here for Hellstorm Missile though. Nobody's set up the right kill streaks, and yeah, that's not a very good position to be in. You've got the opportunity to get score streaks, but you don't have them attached, and all of a sudden that changes things completely. You can see this positioning here from Luke's going to catch one. That's Joe. Teammates are in the back, but the hardpoint is in favour of Lyro at the moment. Only one member there though. The kills go in the back from Ghost and Snacks, so hardpoint will be breaking in. The Snacks tries to find his opportunity onto the hardpoint. It's all about the spawn position, but you know what? If you're getting the hill time, do you even really bother by it too much? Ghost has to pull out the pistol, isn't finding a kill from that one. Now Joe, can he add to a couple of kills here? Literally, it shows you all over the screen in the title and everything, mate. I have no idea where else to tell you, but it's XP League if you're blind enough to not notice. It is XP League, and it's Division number 8. Hardpoint though is being fought over relatively well here. Buster and Co though, they've got 4 in the feed. They're going to get the rotation back to P1. They're going to get the hardpoint. They're still currently holding this lead here. And they're keeping this flowing. I think Mambas are just not used to being in this position so far at the start of the season here. They've been pretty much dominating every single map that they have been playing. Ghost takes a while to slide on in here just to make sure he gets that opportunity. His teammates will combine and help out here to get the kills, but Snacks now has to fight it off. His teammate comes in clutch, fighting around the back though. Nyko sliding on, they moving on point is better, jumps up from the down below in the wall, and there he goes. He gets a couple of kills, and better keeping it alive here as they get past the 100-point mark here. Detris doing really well. P2 spawns though in favour of the Vortex Mambas, but positioning wise and how quickly they broke it last time, it's all about holding that zone. Lyro's going to have to spot the players coming round. He does see one. He's going to find better. Swaps back out though, and Nyko will get another kill. They've got 2 players on the spawn side of things. Ghost tries to stay in live, but Luke slides on in. His teammate will clear that out though, and that's a better hold this time round here for the Vortex Mambas, expecting the players to rotate on the back. That shoulder peak is going to be crucial here for Lyro. Is he going to get the kill? The answer to that is no. Buster will slide on in and get that one. He stays alive for a little bit longer, but Snacks is doing his work, holding the back spawns, but they eventually flip. That is 3 dead. That is the opportunity Detris needed. They get on to the hard point, and they're going to finish this with the remaining time because Black Mambas are too far away here to kind of put too much pressure on. 22 seconds left. You don't want to give it too much. In the back is Joe trying to find the extra kills. He's going to get his teammate to help support him there. Concussion comes in. Snacks slides on in, trying to find the kill. Does get 1. Make that 2. Snacks slides on into the hard point. Will get the remaining 8 seconds of time. They're already set up here as well for P3 for a second. But the way the spawns are, it's kind of flipped on their side. They're getting the angles, and Detris are in great position to watch all these angles. Luke going 15-3 so far. He's one of the ARs holding his lane, finding them shots. Will be out 1, but Ghost will get the trade in, and the hardpoint will be flipped in their favour. Have Vortex Mamba found a little flow state that they can get themselves into as they try to build towards these points on this hardpoint, because as it stands here, Detris is going to be able to get past that 150 mark, easing in closer and closer to the 200-point mark, which is a little bit more difficult for the Vortex Mambas here to close that gap here if you're not finding the kills. But there you go, the 2 players come to trade in the back. Beres though going to try and answer back. Can he find Joe? No, he can't. Joe stays alive, holding this, expecting a player to chow. He's going to send the stun out. That connects. He notices the stuns there. Is he going to go chow? No, he's not. He's going to look over the cross instead. Nyko will shoot. He'll get the final shot on that one, and it is now holding this zone. If he goes out here, does he challenge it? Does he expect it? No, he doesn't. Luke is just sitting, waiting for his prey to come flying on out in front of his gun. It works out well. Ghost comes on sliding around as well. But it's 4 players that were not able to stay alive long enough near the zone. And you can see Detris holding this. They're getting closer and closer to that 200-point margin. The 1 player on top, Nyko, with the sub. It's not really a sub position, if I'm honest. They should be really more inside that hard point here. It should have been an AR there. That would have been a better position to be in. But the kills are still going the way of Detris. Like, Lyro does get the kill. Is he going to get the second? No, Better stays alive for a second, but Snacks' grenade will find it, and Luke as well will get the added kill, and the last few seconds go the way of Vortex Mambas. But as we say it, it's instantly flipped. P1 we're back to. Detris 50 points away from round 1 win here in the series. Can Vortex Mambas turn it around? Joe trying to hold the point on the edge here. They're getting good time on P1 considering the position they're in, but Nyko, oh, he does get 1, will fall. It's back and forward trades here. Trying to jump on board with people that are getting these kills, getting the extra added time, but Detris now with 30 seconds left to spare. Can they find any more kills on the board? Can they get the opportunity to hold for the remainder time? Are they going to go back toward the P2 spawns? Because this is going to be a comeback and a half if the Vortex Mambas manage to do it. 37 seconds behind winning this here if you are the Detris squad, and if you take this last bit of scrap time, you're going to make this to within 20 seconds. Or 25 seconds at least anyway. P2 it's at. Now, Joe, holding the back spawn. Has to hold strong here. Has to be that stiff AR holding it up the back here. We'll find one. Expects another player to be coming at some point. There it is. Nico will find a kill now. He's going to rotate around the back. He's going to hold that spawn now. And they're going to have to try and kill him out. It's Ghost waiting for it, expecting it. But if the player comes sliding on, Nico is in. Buster comes into the zone. The opportunity is coming back and forward. Lyro's staying alive in the hardpoint, and they need to do it here because it's going to be crucial here. If they don't, this could be Detris taking map number 1. Snacks is trying to find the back player holding it. Ghost is in the contest spot. They're doing well enough to hold it for long enough, but Joe's rotated round already. They've got the flips. Lyro is there. They need to get that strong dominant position here. Lyro is holding it relatively well and considering, because they're going to close this gap. Only slightly, but Joe is the player to have to watch. Oh, he's going to be shot in the back. It's Luke. Luke's now in that position, or should we say Bera, because we keep saying it, but Bera up top in that pinnacle spot. 5 more seconds is all that is required here. Bera, Ghost falls so close to the zone here. This looks like Luke's going to get that remaining bit of time here, as nobody is nearby, and round 1 is done. The hardpoint goes the way of the Detris squad. The comeback was almost there for the Vortex Mambas side. Afraid it didn't go the way they were envisioning it. They do fall in map 1. Kills on the board though. Not a bad effort across the board. Ghosts a little bit behind the rest of his team in terms of 20 kills, but it's only a couple of kills back. But it wasn't overall slaying duties, it was the positioning on the map for sure, and the time that they needed to get on that zone. So Detris take map number 1. Opportunity though, it's going to change here when we go in to the search and destroy. Detris is looking like a strong squad. Nobody has beaten the team of Vortex Mambas on a hardpoint yet until now. So that is done. Done and dusted. You have to wipe that floor there and hope. So yeah, it's see what happens here. If it changes around, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the prediction. 100% of you voted for the Mambas squad, but Detris will win that. So if you put anything on Detris, you would have won that one. We'll start the map prediction once again though for the next one. Same again though, map 2. Who would you be liking and who would you be supporting here? After that performance, Detris looking like a relatively decent squad. At least when it comes to the rotations on hardpoint, kills were relatively straightforward across the board. Nothing stand out. There was no one instant player that was just absolutely beaming the lobby, taking full control. I'm surprised Joe wasn't up there as well. Normally that's what you see his role. He's normally quite well up there with the kills, eliminations difference, but not this one. I don't know. First math jitters. I don't know. Maybe that's what the case is, ladies and gents. I don't know. But what do we expect going into it? Can we see a turnaround? Can the Mambas squad find a win in this S&D, get themselves back into that momentum, try and take it to the control back onto that vault map? But I just don't know. It's a very hard prediction. Like we said, we are witnessing exactly first time Detris squad. Don't recognise the names, you guys might. The ones that have been in the scene a little bit longer than myself. I mean, I've been pretty less than a year in this COD scene with the EU side of things, and just in the terms of the competitive side of things. I've literally played COD, but never ever got into it as deep as this and as into these private matches and even casting. So everything's a learning curve for me. We'll try and get to the replay system here. Into it. But the players are all watching. Joe's watching the cross, expecting players to come on down here as they head towards the rotation towards new. You can see Luke now going to go straight down through the mid. Expects the player to be behind there. Lyro will find the kill. Nyko does find a double though, and he's going to be traded out. Ghost is in the back there, and the spawns are instantaneously flipped. Luke in this opportunity here. Player to be behind there. Lyro will find the kill. Nyko does find a double though, and he's going to be traded out. Ghost is in. I just can never ever pronounce Lyro. Like, it's just not in my vocabulary. See, L's and R's. Is there a way to practice it? Because I am bad when it comes to L and R's. I don't know if it's because I would just mumble jumble. But yeah, L's and R's are not the best when it comes to me sorting this out. If only everybody just had straightforward, easy peasy names. Like Joe. You can't go wrong with Joe. Ghost, I can say that one. Nyko, I can say that one. Buster's relatively straightforward too. But yeah, this is resetting lobbies, resetting positions. I don't know what's going on here. I think we're waiting on a new code here to get into the lobby. So we'll re-reset for this one because map 2, a different host and all such things. It be like that. As we watch some highlights from that round there, but still a relatively close one in the grand scheme of things. Feel like it can go either way on S&D though. S&D is a toss-up, right? For the most part. On Skyline, it does go attacker side, right? So if you're on attacker side, you tend to win your round. Can you break serve per se? Which would completely turn things on its head. And that gives you that, you're pretty much in that position to win it. If you don't win it from there, then yeah, I'd be surprised. But yeah, you're pretty much in that position to win it. Oh, that's better. I like the look at that text instead. Don't you, ladies and gents? The highlights looks better like that. I like that text. It's so beautiful. The text is just so beautiful. I think we're waiting on the other team, Detris, here to get into the lobby. Nyko does find a double though, and he's going to be traded out. Ghost is in the back there, and the spawns are instantaneously flipped. Look in this opportunity here. Player to be behind there. Lyro will find the kill. Nyko does find a double though, and he's going to be traded out. Ghost is in the back there, and the spawns are instantaneously flipped. Look in this opportunity here. Has the back spawns. Look. Eventually falls. Barrett is on a spree though. He is on a 7 spree. Take that back. He's not longer on that spree as the kill is found, and there you go. The hard point is broken on through here. Lyro trying to find another, does add one. He's going to add a second. The Vortex Mambas, as it stands, their first hard point yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, was actually rapid. It looked like they were going to 100-point club their team, but this time round, Detris are not standing for that. You can see here in the feed, it's going their way. Detris seemed more adapted by the second rotation and finished off strong. Yes, they definitely did. And oh, hi there, Better. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. facts. Better shooting straight facts there. Anyone see the 3 minutes? Oh, the timing that you spent on that hardpoint, bro. That is clutch. That is. Speaking of clutch, though, who's going to clutch up the S and D? Are we going to see 1 for 1 on the board here? Are we going to see completely different scenario? Let's head into it. See them pushing up straight through towards that A bomb site. Berra has spotted the player though. Well, he's taking that rotation. Nigel looking to rotate around. A very early bomb plant goes down for the Detris squad. Ghost is spotted. Ghost does fall first blood. And there's a second going their way. Joe will fall now. It's a 4 versus 2 scenario. What is going to happen here? Who is in the opportunity? We need to change a few things around here. This is all down to Nico. It's a 1 versus 1 here. Lyro goes and gets the bomb. Doesn't have it in hand. He's not going to get the bomb defused. He will get the kill. But it's just a little bit too late. Thank you for the follow, George. Appreciate it. Welcome to the team. Let's look at that final kill cam if we have it here. No, we don't. We're not getting the final kill cam, ladies and gentlemen. That is not the case. Here we go. Round number 2. This time attack inside. Vortex Mambas, as I said, is an attack inside friendly here. Detris did win it on the attack. Only just though. Lyro did get the 3 kills in that round there. Almost clutched it out for his squad. Finding the first blood though. Traded out. 1 for 1 here. Down to Buster. Good. 3 versus 2 scenario. Detris. Berra manages to stay alive. Down to 40 HP though. It's going to be Joe going up top. Can he spot any players looking to make a move? Bomb is down towards the A zone. Berra just waiting his time. They've got the advantage. He spotted Joe now on the hop down. He's timing it to rotate back there is very crucial. There is Joe. We'll get some good shots off. He is going to get pinged from the other side of the map. Buster's there, but it's traded out. Snacks finds 1. Joe's still in that position. Can Snacks do the job, the duty? The 1 nade finds it. Joe is down to Snacks now. Oh, there's 1. 1 for 1 again. Vortex Mambas in this position. It's the attacking round. Can they turn things on its head here and make it a 1 for 1 in the scoreline? The kills go their way. He almost goes to shoot the body for the 2nd time round, but Vortex Mambas do win their attacking round. It's good to see. There we go. We get a final kill this time round. The challenge though from Luke wasn't far off, but the movement was on point. That wins it for the Vortex Mamba squad as they tie it up here 1 for 1. Snacks still eating here. He's on a 4 streak so far. Got the RCXD earned. Going to get the stun out early. He's definitely eating here. He sees, gets a few tags there with a stun. Nade doesn't manage to find anything though. And now Ghost finds 1 in the back. It's actually Joe though that finds that player in the back. Nico will get 1 back. That's Lyro. That's actually Ghost because damn things. Here we go. Snacks still on 4. It wasn't an ace. No, he's just on a 4 streak. Timing though. This wasn't their plan there. He's going to spot that 1 player. He's going to make it 5. He's going to kill and spray here. He knows the timing of where Berra is now. Bomb once again is down. He's not got time for it once again, and the time does eventually run out, but he does get that final kill and he gets his 6th streak. 1 more away, and that is that Hellstorm earned. It's too bad he just doesn't get the kill early enough. and gives them enough time to defuse the bomber. That would have been a defensive round going their way. Detris will take it on the attacking side. Vortex Mambas, Snacks, absolutely eating. Ghost not having the best start. Near is Buster. 0 and 3 as it stands. Not managing to find a kill yet. Can they change it round in this round here? As Snacks the first one to kind of push in a position where he could potentially get one more kill. He manages to stay alive, though his teammate's going to get the trade shots out. That's going to be Joe that's looking over the top of him, making sure they're in a good position here. But the Detris squad have pushed up relatively far here, giving themselves some map position. Snacks still not able to find that opportunity. Gets the kill. Oh, he still needs a couple bit more score here, but the bomb goes down. They've got the man advantage until nil when Ghost needs to try and get something on the board here. Can he do it? Nyko will find him. That is Snacks ended before the streak is done. Ghost has to change things around here though, because Ghost hasn't found that kill. Not yet, and he still hasn't. That ends it there, and 20 seconds left. That's going to be the defuse. That's going to give Detris the advantage here. Shooting every single mantelpiece, everything he could possibly do. The turn, the burn, the kill is going their way, and Detris taking the 2-round advantage in this one. Better though, still managing to turn it around into a free streak here as things stand. Will be on the attacking side. They pushed up relatively quick. First blood goes his way. Now he's on 4. Goes for the nade. Oh, the nade kills Better. From Snacks. Nyko will find the last player left is Ghost, sorry, and Ghost has not found himself a kill yet so far in his 4 rounds. Still, yet he's sitting on the duck. That's not what you want to be doing here. Ghost needing to find some kills to get himself back into this lobby, as now Detris taking a 3-round lead here. 2 more away and they will win map number 2 here, but still not out of it here. Still got an opportunity, Mambas. Don't let the heads go down. Buster still supposedly on a 0 and 4. Ghost on a 0 and 5. We'll stay on board with Ghost. See if he can find something here. Get an opportunity here. Gunny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Oh, the opportunities though are Ghost still yet to find one. Playing very passive here, but they have got the man advantage so far. Finding Nyko and Bera early on, but Joe falls in comparison to it. Teams working together here, 2 by 2, just like the Noah would have wished to happen. That might give him some information here. The glass smashes. Lyro's on the cross watching. Ghost is finding some shots. Does that mean Ghost gets the kill? Yes, he does, but he's traded out instantaneously. Now, the other player, Buster, who didn't have any kills, has found 2 kills in this round. He's on the streak now. He's smashing 1 versus 2 scenario. Vortex Mambas got 18 seconds to play with here. Lyro turns. Caught timing at its worst. Buster must hear the slide. Spots Snacks. Gets the shots off. Snacks going to get the defuse. Here we go. The nade. He's going to have to challenge that. Buster might actually get this. Does he get it? No, he doesn't. It's so close there. Detris definitely playing at a much higher pace as it stands here. There we go. Vortex Mambas finally getting another round on the board here after falling 3 in a row. Vortex Mambas need to heat up. Good to see that everybody has now got a kill for each team on the board. Ghost just at the worst advantage at the moment. Let's jump on board with Snacks, who's actually been one of the highest kill players in the lobby so far for this S&D. 11 and 3 so far. currently on a streak once again, expecting the players to go towards B. He's going to find one. Joe's there to help himself out, but he'll almost get caught out in the crossfire. They've got the man advantage though now. Buster, no spot. Ghost trying to hop up. He's going to even the scores here. 4 from Luke. Pushed up quite far here, but the bomb is down. They're going to have to try and recover that one somehow, somewhere. Elliot was saying, come on, Snacks, he's got this. Does he have it though? Let's wait and see. Detris playing at a decent level so far. Very fast-paced squad. The timing might not be in their favour. It isn't. Buster will find the kill. Lyro's going to give that position away. 26 seconds. Have to look over bomb. 2 versus 1 scenario. Spots 2 players. That's going to be it. And the game will be match point towards the Detris squad here. Map point, should we say. Lyro could have waited a few seconds longer. He had the time. Didn't have to peek it. Probably was better to wait for the 1v2 retake scenario. However, map point towards the Detris squad here. Needs something of a miracle here. There's 2 players on the cross. Nico will find the first kill. Snacks instantaneously trades it out. Lacey's there. They were all pushed up very quickly. Buster will then find one, and that's on Ghost. Ghost not having the best of rounds, but is tied up as Joe finds the next kill on Buster. Then he's traded out. Now it's down to Snacks. Can he 1v2 here to stay in this map? At this point in time, he pulls out the RCXD. Is this brave? Where are we going to rotate here? Sets the bomb off. Tries to slow the pace down a little bit here from the Detris squad, but both sides of the map here now. Looking to find each other. Beres going towards the bomb. At least they're working together as a 2. The bomb's down. He's going to have to collect that bomb at least and do something with it. Expecting it towards the A, but Beres, they're waiting out. Do they see? They know the bomb's down now. They know the rotation is moved. 2 players splitting either side. Looking to pincer. Ah, there we go. I was going to say looking to pincer. Snacks, they don't have to. 1 player of Luke finds it. They'll get the defuse. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be map number 2 going the way of the Detris squad once again. A relatively comfortable win this one. 6 rounds to 2. Detris final win. There's the scores on the doors. You can see it wasn't a good map for Ghost. Wasn't his position to be playing here on S&D. Goes in the favour of the Detris squad. Now they're looking to finish the series here on the control in Vault. Are we going to see a quick 3-0 from the Detris squad? Are we going to see a bounce back scenario here? Is Vault going to be a turnaround? We've seen the Vault already on the respawn. It went in the favour of the Detris squad. Mambas weren't far off of it though, and to be honest, so they could still turn things around. But as it stands, I feel it is very much in the hands of Detris here. I don't think they throw this away. In the grand scheme of things, it looks like it's done. It's okay, I tip it. Sorry, Scott, I fell asleep. Oh, okay, okay. And there's a second going their way. Joe will fall now. It's a 4 versus 2 scenario. What is going to happen here? Looks like we keep in the same host as it stands. Now, it's all about positioning on the control. Who's going to hold the best positions? We know there is valuable time to be had in positions on this map in Vault. Similar to the hardpoint, however, more so in control, because B being the hardest part to take, I think. Detris greater than Vortex. Oh, Scotty boy. 100% of predictions went the way of the Detris squad. Now, we'll get the prediction back up again for this map, number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on a 1 minute ad to avoid you guys getting the ad during the games. Just waiting on it, the host to be ready. I'm ready. Detris are ready. Waiting on the Mambas to kickstart. Lobby number 3. Welcome aboard though, everybody that is here watching. I really do appreciate it. We're heading in to map 3. It's Vault. It's Control. It's match point for the Detris squad. They're looking to see if they can continue their momentum as they push their way through. Wiz, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Can they find the series win here? As we head on in. Back to Vault, where it all began. Start shooting bodies, as Ren says. Scott. There we go. Team 2 wins. It's 2 versus 1. Nyko and crew getting straight onto the point. Bera finds the first blood. Nyko will find one. Trying to add to this here. Nyko doing quite well at the start of this map. Finds 2. Almost adds a third. Isn't to be the case here. As we're trying to stay on board. Lyro managed to hold the zone, but one tick of progress was made over towards A. Kill's relatively straightforward here, positioning wise. Rotating around the outside. That's a good kill going towards Snacks. Nyko though will trade one back. Gets a challenge in from Snacks and he's found as well. There's a couple in the feed for the Detris squad, but still at the life disadvantage at the moment. Map control though seems to be theirs for now. Luke finding a double. That's 3 players dead. They're all trying to push out here, looking over that B site. 45 seconds required to take this, but the time stopped. The A progression is being made. Who's going to jump on in? Ghost coming up from below. Doesn't spot the player in the corner. Will be shot in the back, and there's the A secured. Now they've turned things around. An overcommit from the Mambas squad here have gave themselves a disadvantage here by 6 lives, but it's slowly going to be brought back here. Nyko knows there's a player up top in that power position. It's going to be Ghost. Ghost will find a kill, thankfully for that. He's staying alive in this one. It's going to be very difficult ask here. They're starting to lose that B zone already. The contest goes to slide on in, but the lives are just falling. Fighting on the mid-map. Trying to keep the rotation in the back. Vera. Teammate there to help. Nyko will find that on Snacks. Well, it's actually Lyro because the Codcaster glitch B glitchy. There we go. 2 ticks of progress made towards B. 3 men stacking. Who's going to get it in? It's Joe on the zone, clearing the zone. That Omni movement dive keeps him alive for a second. He'll find an X kill afterwards. That's a good little bit of movement for them, but they are at a disadvantage here on life. 6 versus 11. Make that 6 versus 10 as Joe now is starting to change things around here as the sub player. Can he continue the spree here? He needs to try and go. He's rotating around the back. He's going to find the players off the spawn. That's better. That slowed it down a little bit. Nyko does find a double of his own though. No respawns for Vortex Mambas. 47 seconds left. 1 tick of progress is all that is required here. Buster's watching over. He will find Snacks. It's going to be no more respawns. No more lives. 1, 2. Last man alive is our number 5. That is Joe. Detris will take round number 1 in this one. But didn't get the full ticks of progress. They got the kill advantage. But 1 tick away on that B site. Here we go. Round number 2. Vortex Mambas having to turn things around here on its head. Try and get all zones here. First blood does go their way, but it's traded out, and it's free, and Fade and Nyko, Barrett and crew are not stopping as Nyko is on a free streak. This is going to push them straight up into the spawn of Vortex Mambas because all 4 players die. Now this is a chance to start eating them up, and they're going to do so right here, right now, as Nyko's on a 5 spree. Can he stay alive and turn? He turns and almost burns Joe off the head. He will be eventually traded out there though, and Barrett keeping himself alive. That turned things on its head relatively quickly. One tick of progress about to be made towards the A zone though. Joe trying to do things himself here as well. He's currently on a 2 streak. He's 11 and 10. Ghost and Lyro not having the best of starts here. Snacks isn't doing too badly, but not as good as he has been in some of these respawns. That's another one for Joe. Now he's going to find the players in the back spawn. The movement on point. Nyko's found. He's keeping it going. That's a 4 streak for himself. They're getting the progress made towards the A. With 46 seconds left, that's going to be another minute added. And we're in a good position here if you're Vortex Mambas. Life-wise though, it's not the same turnaround as it was in the last match where Detris managed to get their life advantage at this point in time. Luke ratting it out. Joe finds him though. And Joe is continuing the spree. He's on a 6 so far. Tick progression, making it towards B. He's going to go rotating around the flank here. While that happens, let's see what's happening on board with the players. Ghost there trying to get onto the zone. There's 2 players on the tick. Joe goes into the back. He's on 6 now. He's getting the AR in that power position. 1 player falls. Betta's going to be able to clear the zone for now. Joe from up top though will find it. That's 7 streak. Literally seconds away from added. Oh, the score streak there, which would have been crucial. But Ghost now on the zone. Contested as it stands. Only an advantage of 1 player. Doesn't spot the player coming on around, and that's Nyko. He's found 2. He's on a 4 streak. And life's advantage now going towards the Detris squad. Lyro now will turn around and find Bera. Eased up a little bit now. Snacks trying to go down below the vault, expecting a player around the corner, isn't there. Now the 2 players in, he's gave away his position, but Nyko was on a 5 spree, eventually falls. Buster in the back, there are 2 power positions here in the back spawn, and that 4th position here from Luke. But this doesn't look very promising here for the Vortex Mambas. I don't think they're going to win this one round here. They're down to 2 lives. Make that 1, and the last man alive is Lyro. He's going to be dived upon, and there's going to be the Omni movement kill. Detris 2-0 in the control. It is map point. It is match point in the series here as well. Detris just need to win now on their attack. They done it last time out. Can they do it once again? Good little spree though from Nyko there to end the round. Joe was starting to rip it up. Not enough to turn the game around on its head though and give themselves 1 on the board. In this best of 5, we are 1 round away potentially ending this 3-0 here. Buster and Co. Solid, all on lives from the end of that map. They're trying to go straight on in. Nyko pushed on up through. That's a double once again. Luke's on a 4 streak. 2 players on a 3 streak. Just absolutely gunning. He adds another to that one here as well. Snacks is going to come in for the challenge. He'll find that one though, and thankfully that stops that spray. Turns around and finds another on Buster. Trying to get towards that zone, clearing that A zone as much as possible here. Trying to get the lives count in their favour as they try to kill the players in the back of spawn. Joe's going to be one of them to add to his tally here as he's currently 17 and 16. He's definitely trading out relatively well. Lyro not having the best of maps as it stands, but can turn things around. He's 8 and 20, but whether that's a true statistic, I am not entirely sure, because the way that this podcaster could be doing is swinging. But what in the world did he die to? What was that? Like, I didn't even see a player on his screen. I don't understand. Ghost will turn, Buster will get the head, and there they go. Life counts whittling down here. Detris at a disadvantage, but there we go. It is Snacks eating up once again. He's on a 5 streak. Going to know that the players are coming from the spawn. Whether they choose the right position, he's run right past them. That's better. There's one. He's going to add a second. That's 2. Eventually taken out, and look, falls through the map. Snacks again. Doing some good work here to hold this one off on the defense, and the defense winning this one out this time round. Ghost in a good position to turn things around on its head as well. He's 14 and 14 now. Lyro's adding a little few kills to it, but the A zone will be starting to get taken. They've got the 4-man advantage here. Berra goes to try and slide on over the top. Doesn't get it. The slides now. Nyko isn't there. Ghost will find a kill. He's on a 4. And they're going to end it, thankfully. They get around on the control, on their defense, and now it's all about whether Detris Ghost, who had a fantastic ending to that round, ends it with a 4 streak. Now they've got to try and do something magical here on the attack here. He's going to jump up. He's going to get the knife kill. He's on the fucking 5 spray. Oh, he doesn't add to the tally. Nyko, though, has added to his tally, and he's currently 4 streak as well. What is going on in this round? All of a sudden, things are just changing so quickly like that. We jumped on board with Nyko for a second. The challenge didn't come in though, and they decided to stay outside. Ghost going to push on up here. Do they go towards that B zone? Try to get that opportunity. Nyko adds 6. Dark matter camo and all, but Lyro will eventually find him. They start to make that capture towards the A zone. Life counts at even Stevens here. That's another couple of kills going his way. Staying alive on the point as much as possible here. The one player looking around the back, and that's Luke. Does take a look. Does eat the snack. He's unsecured though. Better waiting down below in vault. Lyro's managing to stay alive for a second there. Now, Ghost watching the main objective now. The SB, the hardest part to take. He destroys the vehicles, and that's for good reason, so it doesn't happen to him. He finds one. Snacks adds to 1. They're going to start getting that zone ticket. Have they turned things on its head here? If the Black Mambas, the Vortex Mambas, should we say here, are ready to turn things back around here in their favour. He's going to stun himself though. That's going to be detrimental to this, but it's his teammate that's coming on up. Thankfully the contest comes in. 1 kill goes their way. Berra gets that one. Buster's going to add to another one. Nyko's there as well, but he's clearing his zone, and they never managed to get the second tick of progress, and Nyko and Buster both with 2 in a row. Stop that tick of progress. Still got a minute and 22 seconds to play with here. They have to bide their time here and find that opening. Buster from that up top balcony spot is in a solid position there. It's a good call out position for Lyro to get a call out for his teammate. They've not called it out for him. That should have been called out. Surely he hears them though. It's bound to have heard him. Surely he heard that door open. Pushes down to the other side now though to try and find a player on that top heady. He's there. His map knowledge is not there. He's going to turn around though. He's Buster down below. Lyro does find a kill. It's 2. Nyko though is the player in the back. He's going to have 6. He's their standout player so far. 45 and 21. Can anybody stop him in this round? This is just absolutely phenomenal from him. Control being his position here is just absolutely solid. In the back spawn, playing around with lives here, making it really difficult for the Vortex Mambas to do anything about. They have no more respawns left, and they're going to try and find him. Ghost will fall to him as well, and he stays alive for even longer here as he's on a 7 streak. Can anybody stop him? Is he going to get towards that 50 bomb. No, the answer is no. There's not enough players for it. It's only Snacks left alive. One player left. Not going to get this tick of progress. Going to start shooting bodies. The contest comes in. He finds one kill, but we know that that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. A 3-1 in the control goes away of the Detris squad, which means in this series board it is 3 maps to 0. And it wasn't Vortex Mambas night this time around. Their spray has gone. Going on like they're not getting hard carried. 47 and 22 for Nyko though. That is disgusting. Solid performance from him. Yeah, that's pretty much 11.75 kills per round. They captured a lot of zones there as well. They did the work where it was needed. There's your final scores on the doors, ladies and gentlemen. A 250 to 187 hardpoint win, a 6-2 search and destroy win, and a 3-1 control win, going the way of our Detris squad, consisting of Bera, Buster, Luke and Nyko. GG to both teams involved. Vortex Mambas will have to bounce back again now that they have took their first L of the season. It's going to happen. You're not going to go. It's not going to be plain sailing all the way through. There's going to be a team that's going to come up and match your pace and match your ability. We've seen it here, looking like Nyko just could not be stopped. MVP for that series, I say, for sure, especially because of that control position that they were in. He was solid in and out on that control. It was dominating performance. Yo, we natty, how you doing? He was the coroner. He was putting bodies in bags, shipping them off, and that was it. Murder, she wrote. That being said though, we're going to go to a short break because we will be going to another map, ladies and gentlemen, and another team will be playing. We're going to be witnessing in a matter of I say moments, we say moments, 9 o'clock. We've got another 40 minutes. We'll be getting back to it. Another map, another series. Can we get the replays on the screen first of all? And you can watch some of these replays from our beautiful matchup on the control. Back to vault, where it all began. Start shooting bodies, as Round says. Scott. There we go. Team 2 wins. It's 2 versus 1. Nyko and crew getting straight on to the point. Bera finds the first blood. Nyko will find one. Quite well at the start of this map. Finds 2. Almost adds a third. Isn't to be the case here, as we're trying to stay on board. Lyro managing to hold the zone, but one tick of progress was made over towards A. Kills relatively straightforward here, positioning wise, rotating around the outside. That's a good kill going towards Snacks. Nyko though will trade one back, gets a challenge in from Snacks, and he's found as well. They're fighting on the mid map, trying to keep the rotation in the back. Bera, teammate there to help. Nyko will find that on Snacks. Or it's actually Lyro, because the Codcaster glitch be glitchy. There we go. 2 ticks of progress made towards B. 3 men stacking. Not gonna lie, Nyko was cracked in that round of control for sure. I have no idea where it came from, but he just turned things around for his team. Hard carried for sure. Like I said though, we're gonna go to a second series very soon. It's going to be Emerge Ragnarok versus TG Redacted here. It's going to be Division 9. And now we're going to have to see how the TG Redacted squad are playing in this one, because they were relatively decent the last time we've seen them. Have they changed things? Have they got a different setup player-wise, roster-wise? Or are we going to see the same team? Emerge Ragnarok will be our first time witness them here on BO6. Could be a different scenario though. They could be a solid team to deal with as well, and we'll wait forward for that. But we'll keep the highlights on, and I'll be setting up all the stuff for this next match. all 4 players die. Now this is a chance to start eating them up, and they're going to do so. There, the one better, keeping himself alive. That turned things on its head relatively quickly. One tick of progress about to be made towards the A zone though. Joe trying to do things himself here as well. He's currently on a 2 streak. He's 11 and 10. Ghost and Lyro not having the best of starts here. Snacks isn't doing too badly, but not as good as he has been in some of these respawns. That's another one for Joe. Now, Snacks trying to go down below the vault, expecting a player around the corner, isn't there. Now the 2 players in, he's gave away his position, but Nikos was on a 5 spree, eventually falls. Buster in the back. There are 2 power positions here in the back spawn, and that 4th position here from Luke. Yes, anytime, Snacks. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for showing the support in the chat as well, in the channel. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, pleasure to cast you guys anytime. Let's finish that prediction here as well. Detris did win it. So 99% you guys in the predictions did get that right. So well done to yourself. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. Make sure you join the Discord. If you want us to cast any of your matches, please do send us a message. We're very busy. We do get very many messages on a regular basis. It is great to see. However, it does not mean I can do every single match, I'm afraid. Sadly, that is just not on the agenda. Life, kids, wife, all that combined makes it very difficult to make every single map and every single match, sadly, as much as we would love to do as many as possible. But if we can, we're trying to do it like we're doing just now. 2 maps in one night, or 2 sort of games in one night, is always a bonus. That doesn't happen very often. So we've done it twice. This is going to be the 2nd time. The start of BO6. I'd like to see it. If we can do an early one and a later one, that would be fantastic. If not, I understand, because everybody else, you all have lives too. And there's a reason you sit at 8:30, because you've all got home from work. You've all got whatever you're doing sorted. You've got the kids yourself. You've probably got family. You're having your food. It makes sense. It's just like every one of us here. We're all in the same boat. This is not my job. This is not my main goal. However, I would love to be a main goal. And this is why we're trying to progress on a regular basis, trying to get more time in the casting booth, trying to get more opportunities where possible to kind of teach myself and learn things from other casters and such like. So if you're on board, if you want to leave any feedback, feel free to do so, wherever it is. I know there's a few things I need to work on personally by watching back on VODs. Makes a massive difference in the grand scheme of things, of how I speak, how I come across to you guys listening in. And not to mention the words I use and how often I use them. They are so crucial to figure out and understand that I'm very repetitive on certain wording when I'm casting. Live Luke, thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. I assume you're Luke from this Detris squad. I really do appreciate it. GG to yourselves. Hope you enjoyed your match. It was a very good one to watch and cast over. You guys pretty solid going into this. Are you still undefeated, or have you lost so far in the series? That's something I'd like to know. I'd like to see the scores on the doors for yourselves as well. Are you currently 0-3 or 0-2? What's your score lines for the Detris squad? Because I've not seen anywhere where it shows you the full stats anywhere for the leagues, which is sad to see, because I was hoping there would be somewhere. But so far, there hasn't been, and maybe that will change soon enough. But can he continue the spree here? He needs to try and go. He's rotating around the back. He's going to find the players off the spawn. That's better. Yo, Nick Cod, thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing fantastic as well. I do appreciate the follow. Welcome to the team. Thanks for the cast, yo, Nick. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. Like I says to these guys already, it's a pleasure to cast as many of you guys as possible. Get to know you all. Get to see the teams in action. Whether it's Div 10, Div 8, Div 9, Div 4, Div whatever. Sign me up. I am keen to get involved wherever possible. as long as I have the time, and I am not already pre-booked, unless we can get 2 in one night, which is difficult. Not gonna lie, but I appreciate it. Appreciate every single one of you that have come along to even watch your own cast, to watch your team casted. I do appreciate it. That's phenomenal to see as well, and it's just good. It's just good to see the support for the teams. Your org's building a little bit of a watch, you know, like it's always good to have.
Now the two players in, he's gave away his position, but Nyko was on a 5-spree, eventually falls. Buster in the back, there are 2 power positions here.
Right, now we need to change the winning scenario position wise here. We just need to change a few more things in the background. So team A attack is going to be whoever. Yeah, learning these team names, player names. Lyro, I'm sorry. I prefer Licks because it's spelled more like Licks, right? At least in my eye, it looks like it's Licks. Right, so let's look for that final email because we got a message from.
Absolutely gunning. He adds another to that one. In the world did he die to? What was that? Like, I didn't even see a player on his screen. I don't understand. Ghost will turn, Buster will get the head, and there they go. Life counts whittling down here. Detris at a disadvantage, but there we go. It is Snacks eating up once again. He's on a 5 streak. Going to know that the players are coming from the spawn. Whether they choose the right position, he's run right past them. That's better. There's one. He's going to add a set. He's their standout player so far. 45 and 21. Can anybody stop him in this round? This is just absolutely phenomenal from him. Control being his position here is just absolutely solid. In the back spawn, playing around with lives here, making it really difficult for the Vortex Mambas to do anything about. They have no more respawns left, and they're going to try and find him. Ghost will fall to him as well. And he stays alive for even longer here as he's on a 7 as we head on in. Back to Vault, where it all began. Start shooting bodies, as Ren says. Scott. There we go. Team 2 wins. It's 2 versus 1. Nyko and crew getting straight on to the point. Berra finds the first blood. Nyko will find one. Quite well at the start of this map. Finds
to be honest. Let's go. There we go. Let's get into this game. Let's go some ranks. I've not changed the sensitivity, multipliers, etc. I don't know what I should be at. That's the end of first map for myself, though. Playing on this one, and I feel like my graphic settings are just horrendous at the moment. Like, what is going on? The FPS is horrendous, ladies and gents. A packet burst as well. Cool. This is going to be fun. 81 FPS. The sensitivity seems ridiculously high. What are we playing actually? Hardpoint, yeah. Oh, it's coming up mid. Back me. I was gonna say, where's the cunt on the fucking hardpoint, bro? Fuck me, man. Why is it fucking taking forever to reload, man? What? What? What is this fucking game, man? FPS is so chalked. I don't have my sensitivity chalked as well. Hacienda I've not played in so long, mate. Bro, I'm getting shot on. What the fuck? That was getting shot as if I was getting shot behind me, not the front of me there. That's weird. What the fuck? Ah, bruh. Get off of me, bitch. No way, mate. This fucking FPS is gosh, man. What is going on, bro? Bro. What? He wasn't there, bro. Nah, it's fucking sus as fuck, mate. I'm getting fucking lag spikes and fucking FPS dropping. Let's see where we're going. Yeah, perfect position, mate. Perfect position. Got the comeback on, that's just good. What? He's right there? What the fuck? Graphics are chalk, bro. Nah, bro. Wolf is invisible, man. I swear to God. No way. He's fucking invisible, mate. Why the fuck am I on ladder? I didn't even realize there was ladders there. That's annoying. Nah. Nah. Fucking so weird, man. How are people moving like so sleek? Yeah, nothing ever sleek for me. Movement is just not sliding. I don't know what happens with the whole movement side of things that people seem to make it look so fucking fluid.
Shot in the fucking back, of course. Just took all his time in the world as well for that one. Let's go for a swim, boys. Got packet burst and everything as well. Didn't even mean to do that, but yeah, that works. Gonna win it here now. No way, mate. How the fuck did these get timing on me, man? I just don't get it. That's gonna be kill my teammate. Watch this. There we go. We won it. Right. Settings are garbage, though. Settings are garbage. Might go back to that be right back screen for now.
Here we go. Emerge Ragnarok versus TG Redacted. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be our second match of this evening. A second cast, a second match. Got to love it. Right, we need to move this logo because Emerge Ragnarok. There you go. Let's get you in full view. Let's get the actual logo inside. This time, we went from Division 8, we're going to Division 9 this time round. Emerge Ragnarok will be our first time witnessing these guys. But, like you said, on the team roster, if you were looking earlier there, ladies and gentlemen, the map's choices for this evening's match will go as follows. Hardpoint, Skyline. Hacienda, Search and Destroy. 2 protocols in a row, Control, and then a hardpoint. And then if we get all the distance towards that last Search and Destroy, that map 5 decider, it will be a Skyline. Looking forward to it. Do like a Hacienda map. Don't understand it yet. Not played enough of it personally. Not casted enough of it personally. And when it comes to it in the terms of an S&D, it's like, I don't know where the bombs are plant-wise. So it's definitely something we're going to have to adapt and get used to and figure out where all these are while we speak about it and mention that. I will have pull up on the TAC map side of things and have a look myself, because that is one thing that comes in handy. We're going to Search and Destroy. We're going to Hacienda. We're looking at it. Right, so that A bomb site seems to be where one of them hard points are, just in the middle of the bushes beside the kind of fences out in the grass side. And then that B bomb site is very scary for Hacienda S&D. I mean, yeah, I could see it being a rough one. I played it earlier, but wasn't S&D, and I've never been a fan of S&D, so in the grand scheme of things, it'll be a difficult one. That B bomb, the B bomb site is over towards mid map, but over towards that the water side, so kind of on the defensive side of things. But there's little crosses you can watch over that bomb site. I'm not entirely sure the best position is to be in for it, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll see how this one plays out. Definitely a new map choice, and obviously the introduction to Hacienda into competitive play is much better to see a different map, a different scenario, especially the fact that it gives us an extra control map potentially as well going into it. But I've not seen it on Control yet either. Can you get it on Control? Is it possible on Control? Control. Is Control Hacienda a thing in the game lobby as a choice? I'm sure it is. We're not too sure who's hosting, but we have asked for code from Cracked whenever you will get it, so we can get that into the game, which is relatively quickly because he has instantaneously mentioned that little beautiful code that we all so willingly need to get involved into. He's got us in there. We'll get ourselves redacted. Right, so we'll have to change names in game, right? Team 2 is Emerge. Ragnarok. And we want to go in that purple scenario things. So let's have a look to see who's on what side here. So we'll figure it out. We've got the code, we've got the lobbies ready, we've got people in the chat. Come on, let's get this right. Speaking of predictions, let's get predictions in the way as well. So we'll do predictions. You want an Emerge, Ragnarok, or do you want TG Redacted in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get your predictions in 5 minutes and counting to get that one done. Seems like Redacted are first in the lobby as it stands. That's good to see. We get into the live and overlays side of things. It'll be Redacted on the start. Yo, Real Dynastic, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have fun, boys. Ladies and gents, match number 2 of the evening. We're going to head to a Skyline hardpoint. Both teams are ready for this. Who takes a W on map number 1? It starts off their Division 9 against their opposition here, showing them who has the strengths in this one, who has the respawn under control. Now we're just waiting for them to get this game ready and waiting. Let's go, Crack, says Enyo. Here we go. I like to see the support, ladies and gents. Love to see the support. But yeah, we'll wait into it. We'll be getting into the match at some point. It did say they were ready. Did say they're ready, but not managed to get themselves ready and set into the lobby. But we'll have to wait and see a few more seconds. Come on, Tesco. There we go. This is a lot of love here for the Emerge side. Good to see you, Emerge. Welcome. Where's the Redacted crew? Who is in support of Redacted in this one? We have already witnessed Redacted already this season of Black Ops 6. We haven't seen Emerge yet. Will they emerge victorious? We'll have to find out very soon when we get all this reset and whatever they're doing in the background. Something about his class resetting, having to reset it ready for this one. Now we're reset though. We will be getting into it. Skyline is where it's at. Hardpoint is the mode. Game is about to commence. Redacted 100% gets slammed here. Oh my god, the brave choice here, Enyo. The predictions, what do you think? Is this going to be a dominating performance? As we head over Kill herself in. TG Redacted will be on the attacking side of things here. Don't he just look good up in purple there? That's a very good colour choices, these two teams, though. I'm not going to lie, that blue and pink, purple kind of colours vibes, so nice. It is so bloody nice. Here we go, as Tesco is the first blood, but hardpoint in favour of Redacted. Stin will get one off of the point. People will help his teammate on the cross. Holding relatively well in this position. People now trying to get the players from the spawn. It's going to be Scoro. He's going to add to that one. Going to find another. People obviously starting off with the gun blazing here as he's on a 4 streak so far. Can they keep it going? The spawns are flipped, but this is exactly what Redacted needed. They need the spawns. They want the spawns for P2 here. Cracked goes diving on in. Does eventually fall. Martin will get a trade back. Kemba will find a couple as well. Redacted squad doing a relatively good position to stay in the spawn side of things here for P2. They get the final kills over on the point. Stin's going to add it. Kemp is going to add one as well. Martin here as TG Redacted are starting off. Guns blazing. Ready and prepped. But there you go. Tesco finds two. We say Tesco, but it's not because of that cog blaster. Sadly, it's not the case. But Martin and TG Redacted are just absolutely blazing here in the kill feed. Couple of kills go their way, but the hardpoint is still Redacted's cracked. Will fall. Trying to peek around the side of the stairs there. Doesn't work for him. Monty will fall to Martin here as well. And now one player that's trying to push on up here is going to be Monty coming around the flank here. 22 seconds left on P2. Stin is lying, waiting, presently waiting as Cracked will trade him out and now look towards that kitchen side of things. They know where the spawns are coming here from Redacted just because of the position they were in. But they have a very decent lead here, taking it to almost a 50-point lead here after 2 rounds of hardpoints. Martin currently keeping it going here. He's on a free streak at the moment. Knows that there's somebody from Emerge on the zone. Scorer will get the kill there. It will say Tesco, don't mind it. It's maybe Cracked, it may be one of the two, but it will be somebody from Emerge no matter what. Can they emerge out on top here as they start to take this hard point here? Gaining some ground there, but a couple of kills go their way. Monty is in line, in the wait for his prey. Stin will be shot through the wall into him, and that's going to be the hard point though. Still going the way of Emerge Ragnarok here as they're managing to hold out. Martin falls as well. Now they're just getting held well back, pinned back in their spawn side of things, and that's Tesco just beaming once again. Cracked, as should we say, it's actually Cracked. He is Cracked, and he's just not stopping here. He's on a 4 streak. Tesco's on a 3 streak. Stuns comes in. Tesco adds to another here. Is now all of a sudden Emerge Ragnarok. They found their guns, they found their battle, and they found their fight on here as they get into the new hardpoint. 55 seconds to be taken. They emerge in the lead here as Monty is now currently on a 5 spree. We'll take it back with Tesco. Our Tesco is on a 5 streak. We jump on board, and all of a sudden that means it's the end of the kill streak. Crackdo holding back here. Peace. Spawns, like this is the perfect spawns position to be in. People's going to slide on in. Crack's going to find a kill. Couple more score here from that part. Martin is there waiting. Martin will find the kill. He'll find the player at the back, and that is Cracked. Does get traded out for it though. Couple of good things going their way. It's a very even hard point here as currently we are neck and neck in this hard point. Cracked and Tesco finding one each. Trying to make their way around this map here. P1 is about to commence. Stin will get the remainder of the 4 seconds on the scrap time. Monty goes for the challenge and he's burned. Don't know if that was worth it. He's going to find Cracked in the meantime as well. Doesn't add Scoro, but sadly Scoro does eventually fall. And that gives people the opening here to get on to P1 once again. And you know how strong they were at the start of the round here. P1 and P2 going relatively well from them. Kept finding one, but traded out. There goes 3 dead in the feed from Emerge Ragnarok, and one player is standing AFK in the back. That's Cracked. I don't know what's going on here, but the spawns are flipped. The players over on the cross here as people watching the player coming from bedroom in a perfect position will be traded out, but his teammates there to answer it back. Martin finding a double. 30-point lead going their way. Cracked now. in this position. It seems like a disgusting little flower pot. Maybe they thought he was a gnome, but he's definitely not a clown, and that's for sure. He's not making this very ridiculous as they manage to pull the gap a little bit closer here. Monty trying to slide on, then misses every single bullet. People didn't even know it was coming, but he survives it somehow, some way. Skuro having to keep an eye on what's going on here as well, but the players in the back, as Kempa knows that the player have managed to gain the ground. He's going to find that kill. We've got an extra opportunity here for TG Redacted to get some more time on the hard point. The spawn's in their way, and a couple of kills go Stin's way. There's one, there's two, there's three. He's going to make it 4. Can he finish it off? No, he can't. He goes for the chase. He decides against it, surely. He goes up instead of down, holds on to that streak. Doesn't want to give it away, but Kempa falls as well. Stin's still going, 4 streak. Going to make it 5. Can he keep this burning? It is burning, but his team will eventually make that break on here, and Crack gets a double with the nade. Good little lead that they have, though. It is a 60-point lead. Going in to this next hard point here, or towards the kitchen side. Crack's over there waiting. He was there waiting. People found 2. Was traded out, but Kemba gets the instant trade back, and then TG Redacted are now back on the hard point. Mointy looking for challenge. This one does fall. So does Cracked. Feed is going blue. Spawns kind of flip both ways here at the moment in time, but the doesn't matter. The time is going all blue at the moment. That's 3 dead apiece. Waiting for these spawns, the players to come in. TG Redacted gets the challenge in. Stin comes sliding on in. His teammates will find a few kills there. Monty is there as well, but it's a trade for trade. Last man alive. Number 3, Martin. Manages to make that kill work. Gets onto that remaining scrap time. That's an extra 17 seconds if he can hold it here. He is being shot at from Skuro, but they're looking to go towards that new rotation. The players are in the back ready for these spawns, for this position to hold this hard point. And now Cracked finds the player hiding behind that strong point, behind the bathtub. Knows that Stin's there lying awaiting, but he will find his prey. The nade will get him, but Immersion Martin will find 2 kills going their way. Kempa, Martin, Kempa once again. And there we go. It's almost a 100-point lead for the Emerged Ragnarok team. For the, TG Redacted squad. And it's looking solid here for them. The break might eventually come in here, and this could be the 100-point club avoided, but Cracked is the last man nearby. He will fall to Stin, and that's going to be still an opportunity here for a 100-point club, as it's 50 more seconds to win this. 22 seconds left on the time. They know the players down below. They're getting off of the zone for a second, though, but they're making sure the players in the back here. You've got Tesco, you've got Skuro trying to find some kills. Kempa's on a 5 spree, though, eventually falls, and there's only one more player there, still keeping it to under that 100-point margin here. We go back to P1, where it was very dominant for the TG Redacted squad, and now they're looking to get right on in here. Yeah, Nexus J, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the team. Here we go. We get past the 100-point club. Emerged Ragnarok do not get 100-point clubbed here, but they are got a massive deficit to come back at here. As now Tesco trying to stay alive, doesn't manage it. Stin finds a kill. Going to get that hard point. They can win it on this one. They're only needing 20 more seconds out of the remaining 35 seconds. The contest is going to have to come in very quickly here. If you're Emerged Ragnarok, the pistol kill comes out for people. There's 3 in the feed, and all of a sudden Emerged Ragnarok are going to be flailing arms wide open. 10 seconds left to do this. Can they find the opportunity? Monty's going to have to make a play here. He does do that. Gets the contestant, gets the kill, gets 2, because Cracks finds the other one. It's going to automatically open up on Stin, finds that as well. And now Monty with 2, Tesco with 2. They've got the hard point. They've got 6 seconds though, and it's going to be towards P2. Emerged Ragnarok got an uphill battle, a very big uphill battle. 6 seconds is all that is required here for TG Redacted. They're on the hard point. They've got the spawns, and there's nobody nearby. That is going to be the round. That is going to be map number 1 for TG Redacted. MPN Queen, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the team. Here we go. TG Redacted. Look at that position in there. Stin 37 and 22. Carrying the team. 26 of them being non-traded kills with 4,000 total damage. But the Hellkitten going the way of the people. 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock. Just not enough time for the guys in purple. The Myers Ragnarok squad not managing to find enough time. Or even able to close that gap. The deficit just kept them mounting, and that's a very uphill battle from there. And this is the problem. I'm getting the hiccups now that I've been drinking Dr. Pepper in that break. What's the worst that can happen is you are burping for the rest of the series. That's the question. But we'll be heading to a search and destroy on Hacienda. We already know Monte is not looking forward to this one. He says he hasn't really played this map in S&D. It's going to be a first for everything. It's a first for me to witness it in the S&D. I've seen it already on Hardpoint. S&D is a different kettle of fish though. We'll jump over to the replays from that last match there. Well, we took some, not as many as I would have liked to, because we were just locked in on that battle as TG Redacted were running away with it very early on. Waiting for players to switch around and set up for the next one.
Is on a 5 streak, we jump on board, and all of a sudden that means it's the end of the kill streak. Holding back here.
Nova MB Rajax, thank you for the follow. Nova in EU, really appreciate it. Thank you as well. Welcome to the teams, appreciate it. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for hitting them follow buttons, and thank you for appreciating the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday evening. So far, TG Redacted are leading the way here after map number 1. We will be heading to map number 2 on Hacienda S&D. Well, we're on a quick minute ad here, just so you don't get it during the games.
Knows that the player have managed to gain the ground. He's going to find that ridiculous as they managed to pull the gap a little bit closer here. Monty trying to jet slide on, then misses every single bullet. People didn't even know it was coming, but he survives it somehow, some way. Skuro having to keep an eye on what's going on here as well, but the players in the back is Kempa. Knows that the player have managed to gain the ground. He's going to find that kill. We've got an extra opportunity here for TG Redacted to get some more time on the hard point. The spawns in their way, and a couple of kills go Stin's way. Kempa knows that the player have managed to gain the ground. He's going to find that kill. We've got an extra opportunity here for TG Redacted to get some more time on the hard point. The spawns in their way, and a couple of kills go Stin's way. There's 1, there's 2, there's Frey. He's going to make it 4. Can he finish it off? No, he can't. He goes for the chase. He decides against it, surely. He goes up instead of down, holds on to that streak. Doesn't want to give it away, but Kempa falls as well. Stin still going, 4 streak. Going to make it 5 for the, TG Redacted squad. And it's looking solid here for them. The break might eventually come in here, and this could be the 100-point club.
And we have the lobby for match number 2.
He will fall to Stin, and that's going to be still an opportunity here for 100 points.
We'll double check that everything is Gucci going into this one.
22 seconds left on the time. They know the players down below. They're getting off of the zone for a second, though, but they're making
Hacienda, search and destroy.
You've got Skuro trying to find some kill. There's only one more player there.
I don't know who's doing team 1, team 2. We'll wait and see first of all.
Back to P1, where it was very dominant for the TG Redacted squad, and now they're looking to get right on in here. Yeah, Nexus J, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the team. Here we go. We get past the 100-point club. Ragnarok do not get 100-point club here, but they are got a massive deficit to come back at here. It's now Tesco trying to stay alive, doesn't manage it. Stin finds it to the team. Here we go. We get past the 100-point club. Ragnarok do not get 100-point club here, but they are got a massive deficit to come back at here. It's now Tesco trying to stay alive, doesn't manage it. Stin finds a kill. Going to get that hard point. They can win it on this one. They're only needing 20 more seconds out of the remaining 35 seconds. The contest is going to have to come in very quickly here. If you're Emerge Ragnarok, the pistol Kesco trying to stay alive, doesn't manage it. Stin finds the kill. Going to get that hard point. They can win it on this one. They're only needing 20 more seconds out of the remaining 30.
Just waiting on a few boys going for a pee. Taking that break here, even though they probably had loads of time before it, but they were just gamers and we don't like to leave our PC or desk whatsoever.
10 seconds left to do this. Can they find the opportunity? Money's going to have to make a play here. He does do that. Gets the contestant, gets the kill, gets two. That's a very good colour choices, these two teams. So I'm not going to lie, that blue and pink, purple kind of colours vibes so nice. It is so bloody nice. Here we go as Tesco is the first blood, but hard point in favour of Redacted. Stin will get one off of the point. People will help his teammate on the cross.
We're building towards this.
People now trying to get the from the spawn. It's going to be Skoro. He's going to add to that one. Going to find another. People. Our Tesco is on a 5 streak. We jump on board, and all of a sudden that means it's the end of the kill streak. Fractal holding back here. Peace.
I wonder if I can monopolize the cast, ladies and gentlemen. Can we start getting paid for the cast? Is that a question? Is that a scenario? You know, but what's going down? I would love to, but we're not here for the money. We're here for the experience and the practice. But eventually, the goal is to be paid to cast. Would you believe it? Imagine doing that caster role, going out, traveling the world, enjoying life, watching what I love to do. Emerge Ragnarok will be the attacking Team 1 side of things here for the Hacienda. They're one map down.
Knows that the player have managed to gain the ground. He's going to find that ridiculous as they manage to pull the gap a little bit closer here. Monty trying to jet slide on, then misses every single.
Let's get into it. That beautiful Hacienda map here. Search and destroy. XP League Division 9. TG Redacted with the win in round 1 here on the hard point. Now taking it to Hacienda. Search and destroy here. Emerge Ragnarok trying to become at least something a notch on that scoreboard here. Don't want to fall 2 maps down. That makes things so much more difficult. Skuro and Crackdo, not sure their biggest fan was S&D, but we'll have to wait and see here as Skuro is watching from up top here, mid-map. You're going to see number 4 of Monty sliding on out through the back spawn here. First kill though goes in the way of the people. He finds Skuro. Feel like Monty's going to catch up on one. He spots one, he finds the people, he'll find the kill, he'll get the kill on that one. He evens it up. Martin answers back though with another. Now it's down to Monty. Can Monty do wonders here? He finds another one. Knows it Stin's there as well. No way he does this, ladies and gentlemen. Can he clutch up here? 1 versus 1. Monty with bomb in hand has the time. He's going to carry here. So far he's got the 2 kills. Tesco was the other one. But he's managed to rotate, get the bomb, get towards that B bomb site. Now he's going for that plant. It's going to be a 1v1 retake. Stin having to find a way around the map now. Checking corners, I'm sure, through every single doorway, every single passageway, finding these opportunities. You see the cursor moving. Monty is hearing some sliding, hearing some movement, surely, potentially to spot that one player of Stin going for that bomb plant. He's going to look the corner. He's going to spot Monty. Monty does get the shots off though. Monty for the opportunity here to win the round. Takes shots, dodging and using the stairwell very well there to get out of position. Expecting Stin maybe to just be head glitching the bomb, and he is. He's going to chase for a second, but that's not enough time. He stays alive. Stin stays alive, but Stin's not even on a streak, so I don't know why he didn't even attempt to do it. But Monty dies to the bomb. Like, that's Monty? Why? Why? What's going on? Why did you decide to go towards the bomb as it explodes? That is a very interesting scenario, considering you were on that time for a streak. You've thrown it away by getting yourself blooded to your bomb. However, TG Redacted are one down here. Merge Ragnarok here looking for this opportunity here to go 2 up in the S&D, but they have to do it on the defence this time around. Full push coming in, 4-man squad from the TG Redacted side straight down towards the B bomb site. Looking all angles, looking for these opportunities. Martin pushes on up first. Monty will find him. That's going to be picked off. First blood going his way. Advantage. Tesco finds another. It's actually Skuro, but they'll be traded out. Stin's the last man alive, and Monty will find it. Emerge Ragnarok 2-0 up in the S&D, and maybe this is the game mode they've been waiting for. They are ready and prepped. Hassie Indy going their way for now, but it is very early on here in the match for this one. Let's go Tesco, says Wolvian. Wolf Venom. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Monty being the star out show stopper at the moment here in the S&D. 2 rounds, 4 kills, only 1 death, and that was all because himself. He could have had 4 streak as things stand. However, decided to get himself last kill to himself by the bomb. He knows that people's lying in the wait. He sees the head pop. Does he spot that pixel? Rotations come in. People come sliding on in. First blood going their way. TG Redacted with the advantage at the moment. Looking on the rotation round the back though. You do have Martin going round the back spawn of Emerge Ragnarok here at the moment. Trying to find his opportunity in this map. He's not found himself a kill yet. Near his stun, but the bomb goes down towards the B bomb site. Kempet going towards B. It's going to be a cross. Martin's going to come across one of the 2 players. Who's going to watch the corners? He doesn't. That corner's watched well by Cracked. He'll turn, he'll find another. There's 2 for Cracked in the round here. Made it to a 1 versus 3 scenario. Make that none versus 3. Emerge Ragnarok. Emerge victorious in that one once again. And that is 3 rounds on the bounce here for the squad. Cracked had a fantastic round there. That reticle barely moved there. Three in a row with no answer back here from TG Redacted. Still all to play for. Stin's pushed up really far here. Shots coming up from Tesco and crew. There you go. Cracked will find the first blood though once again. All of a sudden that seems to be open and Martin will fall as well. It's only down to people and the Stin. Crack doesn't find that one this time. Oh, it was Tesco, sorry, that didn't find that one. But Stin and people still left to remain, and Monty knows where the player is. Crack's going to get the kill there on people, and that's going to make it down to Stin. Last man alive. He's got the bomb though in hand, but it's in a 1v3 scenario. Crack's watching the angles. You've got the whole team watching every single angle for it. It's going to go the way of Emerge Ragnarok once again here, and that is 4 rounds unanswered from the Ragnarok squad. Tesco finishing kill. Stin just not getting the timing correct there. It's 4 unanswers in the S&D is exactly how you want to answer back after losing out on map number 1. Could be tying up the series here. Still got Crack though, currently on a 4 streak. You've got Skuro with 2, Monty with 1. Martin still 0 and 4 as it stands. If that is still correct. Tesco finds the people. Skuro finds one, but he's raided out. Alpha Nitrate with a raid. Appreciate the raid, brother. How are we doing? I hope you have a fantastic time. It's all down to Tesco though. Can he find it? The answer to that one is no, he can't find it there. Here we go. Shout out to Alpha Nitrate. Appreciate if you haven't already. Absolute legend of a guy. How was your stream? Hope it went well. My beautiful Mark of Cast. How are you doing, Alpha? How are you doing? Here we go. Emerge Ragnarok. Win it once again. Actually, no, it was Teacher Redacted win it eventually. This is a one back. The Codcaster glitch be Codcaster glitching as always. But how are we doing? Welcome over from Alpha's channel. I really do appreciate we're casting some Call of Duty here. It is XP League. It is Division number 9. It is Emerge Ragnarok versus Teacher Redacted, who currently Teacher Redacted are 1-0 up in the series. But Emerge Ragnarok starting strong in the S&D and got themselves a 4-0 lead. Now it's down to 4-1 though, because their last round did go in favour of Redacted as they go to put that bomb down towards the B site. Now it's going to be a 3 versus 3 retake scenario. Tesco's looking to go into the water. You've got that player in the back. Cracked. Does find Kemper, but Kemper's going to get the kill. Left it down to 1 player and it's only Tesco left alive. Thank you for the follow, Tia Louise. I really do appreciate it. Oh, he's going to pop up just in front of Kemper's bullets. And there's going to be 2 rounds back in favour of TG Redacted here. Is this where they build and mount this comeback here? Timing. Unreal doesn't even manage to pull the weapon out in time before he goes back into the water, but all because he has been shot back right into it as Teacher Redacted. Bring one more round back into contention. Emerge Ragnarok. Can they get back to that flow state they were in? 4 rounds unanswered is where they started off this S&D. They've currently lost 2 on the bounce. Looking to try and bounce back themselves because they want to be finishing this round as quickly as they possibly can. Don't want to get Redacted warmed up any longer in this S&D because they seem to be getting in that scenario as Martin finds 1, Kemper finds another. It's down to 2 players. Tesco will answer back, but it's all... Well, it was Skuro, sorry, answered back, but Tesco now is the last man alive, and once again, a 1v3 scenario. He's been shot in the back. He's been absolutely chased here. The people not giving up the fight. Pulls out everything, runs out of ammo, trying to do the effort, but you do see Tesco managing to get out with his life for now. But a 3 versus 1 scenario, the bomb is down. They know where the bomb is, they're watching the bomb site, and they're just going to stay there patiently waiting. Hoping that Tesco does come looking for it. He knows he has to if he wants to win the round. He's not on any streak, there's no reason to stay alive at this point. But I guess it's up to him. Can he make a move? Can he find a way to do it? 20 seconds on the clock. I think it's very impossible here now to kind of find 3 kills and pick up that bomb. But at least give yourself a little streak. Martin aims it, pre-shoots it, and all of a sudden, Emerge Ragnarok have just fallen to pieces in the last 3 rounds. They're just not finding that momentum that they had. It's sort of just eked away from his Teacher Redacted. They started to warm up in the S&D and figured out maybe how the team are playing it. Could be the case. The Redacted just sussing out Ragnarok early on. Weren't managing to find rounds, but you've got Martin, who is absolutely turned 6th streak so far, and he's constantly looking to find more. The joys of score streak, it seems like it takes forever to build that score streak. That's the only issue you have now on the Call of Duty side of things. 6 kills is just not enough to find yourself that Hellstorm missile. You need more, but Stin finds the first blood. Skuro tries to answer back, but he's got a pistol out. Doesn't manage to find anything here. The bomb goes down. And then let's look at the map here, positional wise. Martin watching the back cross here. Monty's going to be peeking himself anytime now. He does see the slide player from Monty come in. And it comes in again. Monty somehow wins that gunfight. Will be traded out instantaneously though. People finding the replacement here with a cross over the top. It's down back once again. All down to Tesco in a 1v3 scenario. This time he's got to try and do it when the bomb is down. And I don't think it's going to be possible here. Oh, there we go. Once again, TG Redacted is finding another round, and they're going to tie it up here. It is 4-4 already. 2 teams both finding a streak of 4 as it stands. Now does it turn around on its head once again and become Emerge Ragnarok's opportunity here? Are we going the distance, or is Redacted just found that state of flow that they need to do to build towards the end here. Martin not finding the final kills for the Hellstorm. We've got Kempa here currently on a 4 streak as well, showing off that beautiful blade as we get into this one. Might get to around 11. Are we going to be lucky enough to see that? Or is one team going to run away with this here? The early push up the map. Got cracked with the bomb in hand. Must have heard that there. Player moving to his outside. Cracked. It's actually Tesco finding that first blood. Gives that opening here for Emerge Ragnarok with a 4 versus 3 scenario. Bomb in hand. Now looking for the players rotating on the map. Kempa. Watching mid. Seems that the whole team are down below. Martin is down below though, and he's going to try and looking for the team as Stin finds Monty. Skuro gets an answer back. It's 2 versus 2. Now Kempa's on a 5-speed. That's a great shot there from Tempa as Tesco as he finds Stin. And now they're in a 2v1 scenario. Down to Kempa, who's currently on a 5 streak here. Don't suppose they know what is going down here. They're moving towards that B-bomb site, ready to get the plant in as Kempa rotates the opposite side of the map. Now he's getting some good clearance here though, clearing the map enough to know, right, they're not in that position. This map's relatively clear, this side of the map. He knows they're going to be watching from their side of things. Monty though, timing on Kempa. Slides out, Kempa slides in. Kempa wins that gunfight. Does get traded out by the teammate though, and that was going to be such a tight watch. I thought he was going to win it and turn all of a sudden onto the teammate, but thankfully he was nearby and he can finish off that trade. I have no idea how Kempa wins the first gunfight, but he does. Fair play to him. But Emerge Ragnarok take this to map point. Can they tie up the series here with the S&D win? Tesco was the last one to find a kill here. 2 players playing absolutely out of their skin here. Monty and Tesco for the Emerge Ragnarok squad are doing relatively decent. Kempa being the standout performer for the TG Redacted squad. But Martin, like as we speak, finds another one. He's been doing some good work too, but can he find more as he gets the first blood? Cracked will find his teammate. That is unfortunate. And now Stin looking to find some more. Kempa will add to it. It's Cracked that's left alive. Last man alive. 1 versus 4 scenario. Has spotted the people. Will get the kill on people and have to try and find a way around. His movement is on point. Is he going to get Stin? He gets Stin here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, he's managed to pull this back to a 1 versus 2 scenario. The bomb is down, but it's going to be a very difficult ask here to win it out here. But if Emerge Ragnarok manage to find us, if Cracked pulls it out with SNG, picks up the Jackal. Now looking, clearing the map as much as possible. Doesn't see the players, doesn't see the bomb. He spots Martin. Martin's facing the wrong way. He'll find Martin. Oh, he's not going to turn around. It's going to be a tie game. Wow. Cracked almost with the ace to win the round, which would have won them the series. Well, they won them the map count in this series, and that would have tied up the series, 1 apiece. But no, we're going to a round 11. All to play for now. It's going to be a little bit tenterhooks. Nobody's going to want to be giving up too much map control. Nobody's want to be going pushing too far up in case that kill comes in. Kempa currently 10 and 5. Standout performer once again. The people trying to watch over center map. Nobody's going that way though. Monty spots the people, but the people gets the first peep. Gets the first blood. Kemba adds another. Now, Emerge Ragnarok, who had map advantage, now in a difficult scenario as Martin's on the bomb. Spots Cracked. Now he's going for that chase. He's going to find Cracked here as well, and that's going to be it. All 4 players dead of Emerge Ragnarok. TG Redacted will take the win, and that'll be 2-0 in the series. It looked like Emerge Ragnarok were going so strong at the very start of the S&D. They were leading the way. 2 maps, well, map after map, it was 4-0. Eventually it turned around to 4-4. It got to a 5-5 scenario, and it ends in a 5-6 deficit. going the way of TG Redacted, ladies and gentlemen. 2 rounds. One more map away from the 3-0 sweep here against the Emires Ragnarok squad. Map predictions for map number 3, let us know. I'm going to get this in. TG Redacted on a 2 streak so far. Got it in the bag so far by the looks of things, the way that it is going. Needs to be turned on its head now as we will be heading into protocol control. Emires Ragnarok can't afford to lose out early here. Could be detrimental, it could be a difficult scenario, but Team Redacted with match point, series point. Can they do here? Let us know. Tomboy already thinks it's the comeback of dreams. It could well be. The reverse sweep is not written off yet. It is definitely not written off. It's a big ask for sure. Protocol though is where it's going to potentially end off here. Monty's the GOAT, says Griefer Jedi. Asking if we are ready. The question is, are you ready, chat? Are we ready to witness a Redacted 3-0 sweep? Or do we have the comeback of all comebacks here from Emerge? As they need to find control, then a hard point, and take it to that final S&D where we just seen it. They had the opportunity. They were taking 4 maps in a row. Redacted did the exact same back. Then it went 1 apiece to make it 5-5. And then all of a sudden, it just went in the way of Redacted squad. Let's transition over there, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into this. We're saying Monty the GOAT. They're on the attacking side of Emires Ragnarok. And looking at that map on this bottom left hand corner here. See a quick push going down towards that B side of things here from Monty. Couple kills going their way, but he's going into the back of the spawn. Is normally what we see happening. People going into each other's buildings at the start of the round, looking for them early picks. Stin finds a couple. That's Tesco and Scuro. That's Martin Fault finding more as well, and they're in a very dominant position, pushed up in the map here with 5 life advantage already. He's getting a bit too brave as Stin as he starts to push on out. Expects Martin on the top of the artillery piece. Very strong head glitch spot. Hasn't spotted Monty on the left hand side, but spots Tesco. Brings himself too open, will be traded out. But you can definitely see that the Redacted squad are trying to get early kills here. Give themselves that advantage going into this. Don't seem to be on any of the action spots. So Stin will find one. Tries to turn around. Doesn't get the next one. Scoro knows there's a player nearby. He's on the zone, but that's going to be a lot of time wasted here. 20 seconds left on this A zone. Not even a tick of progress made, but 15 seconds left. Doesn't look like it's going in the way of Emires Ragnarok's attack at this moment in time. As Stin finds another. Pushed up in the map is Stin, and he's just killing these kills for fun here as he's going to spot Cracked on the respawn as well. Doesn't find the kill. Crack's not going to come chasing for him, but Stin will stay alive in the back, and that's going to be round number 1 in the hands of TG Redacted. Final couple of kills going away. Kempa there in that best play there, but Emerge Ragnarok uphill battle starts now. Very difficult scenario to be in. TG Redacted with the opportunity to attack now. Can they do something better than Emerge Ragnarok? All they need is one tick to guarantee themselves a position here, at least an advantage going into this one. But still a couple of rounds left. Monty will be sliding on in. Does find a kill there. The contested spot in. He's going to spot that second player. That's 2 kills in a row for himself as Emerge Ragnarok clear the zone for a second. Stin pushing up to the back spawns. Expecting players in the back up top. There we go. He finds one. He finds 2. Clears his area. Spots Skuro is going to be able to call that out for teammates at least. And then they're going to jump onto that A zone knowing that they're crossing over towards that B site. Tesco manages to find one. The other player challenges through the window. He'll find a second. Martin's there to answer it back though and get that second tick there in the zone. 2 players come flying on in. It's going to be Monty and Co. as they do clear that zone on A. But the kill feed still looking better here. The position wise on the map for Redacted to grab this A zone with a minute extra to secure that B zone. They still have a 3 life deficit, but at the moment in time they're in the advantage. Cracked finds that one. Looking over the head glitch now. Opportunities to be had for Redacted as they can open up the control of this map, trying to find some kills early on here, trying to even up this scoreline. They know where Tesco is. He's going to get a few good shots off. Doesn't manage to find a kill, but at least they know where one of the players is of the Emerge Ragnarok squad as they start to hop onto that B zone and get as much capture time as possible. The first tick of progress looks like it will be made. A couple of players on the zone. The kills go their way and People and Co are staying alive long enough. Stin finds a couple of kills here as well, and you've got Kempa going off on a free streak as well. We'll spot Monty sliding on out. He's going to get that trade out and expect another challenge here from Cracked. That is the case as Cracked finds that one, but it's going to be back and forward. They're literally 1 tick of progress away on this B zone to win this second round. Monty falls. It's 11 versus 10. Redacted have the advantage in numbers. Now we're evens though. Relatively changed quite quickly there. Stin though getting so many shots off and Cracked. Won't find a kill though, but does spot players over on the cross. For now, all 3 players die in the feed there, and that's Emerge Ragnarok. They're down by 2 lives as it stands. Make that 4 lives. TG Redacted win round number 2. This looks like this could be their opportunity here to win it. It's map point. It's also series point here for the Redacted squad, and Kempa is going double positive, 12 and 16 at the moment. A good phase of play for him as Skuro is the last one to fall to his gun. Has to whip it out. Has to find an opportunity here now from Emerge Ragnarok. They have to find tick progress or win out here at least. They're definitely at a deficit in a very difficult position for them. We'll stay on board with the People so far as he's on a free streak at the moment. Looking to get up the map relatively quickly here. Give himself a solid position in the back building. Does spot Crack though. He's going to be able to get out, but he's going to come challenge back towards that. People come sliding on in. He says, I don't care if you come challenging me back. I'm going to gain that momentum. I'm going to find this kill. He's got 4 in a row. And they're getting the kills in the back spawn here. And now he knows there's going to be a player come up to challenge him. That's Tesco. He will fall as well. The People on a 5 streak. Next player to challenge him. Who's it going to be? There's going to be 2 players there. Martin will find Monty. 1 player comes up the zip line. That will win it out for him, thankfully, because they were worried about the People in the back there, because that was an opportunity for them. But Tesco jumps on out the window. He'll be traded out. Emerge Ragnarok eventually getting on to the zone. Do get a wee bit of progress made towards A zone. Not enough to grab a tick of progress, so Martin once again finding the gunny as he whips around with that Ames. Finds that kill. Will stop that tick progress. We've got 30 seconds left on the clock, and Emerge Ragnarok are back in their spawn, pegged back if ever I've seen it. It's going to be a difficult ask here as they do expect 1 player to go on in. Skuro's going to go towards the B zone. He's found by Kempa. Martin finds another, And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 13 seconds left on the clock. Emerge Ragnarok are not going to emerge onto any of these zones here in enough time. Their lives are dwindling. They're down to 15. But they do get at least one tick of progress towards A. Stin is up top. Martin gets the clearance. Monty is the last player nearby. That's going to be it. 6 seconds left. Is that the final kill we're going to witness here that will stop it? No, Skoro does find the kill. Does get onto the zone for a second, but Kempa's there to answer it. And it's TG Redacted will win the map control 3 rounds 2-0, which means they do take map number 3. They do take the overall win 3-0 going their way. And TG Redacted, just like that. Have won this one. You see Martin going 21-16. Absolutely outstanding performance. Got to say it. Our MVP of this evening definitely going that way towards Martin. Well done, GG, for your fights and your opportunities here, boys. It wasn't to be for the Emerge Ragnarok squad. Once again, appreciate the chance to cast you guys here in Div 9 on the XP League. It's done. It's a 3-0 sweep. Going Redacted's way. It is a sea of blue. And it's a relatively solid position here. I don't know why I've changed map 2 to that scoreline, because that's not true. Map 2 was definitely closer than that. There we go. I changed the wrong number. But there we go. 6-5 in the S&D. It ended up going their way. It was a 250 to 125. They doubled up their scoreline. 3-0. Pretty much straightforward matchup here in the control. Winning every single round with no answer back. Emerge couldn't find that opening, couldn't find the opportunity though. But that will be it for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Once again, we got 2 casts in. We got 2 fantastic matchups. We had Vortex Mambas versus Detris, who Detris came out on top this time round. Second match in Division 9 now. TG Redacted come out on top. The Emerge squad just not strong enough yet. Building, getting themselves back into it. Hopefully we'll see them bounce back. Another time we'll get the chance to cast them once again as well. I really do appreciate it. For all the follows this evening, if you have hit that follow button, please do. If you haven't as well, please hit it up. Turn on the notifications. Send the Discord, Discord, socials in the chat. We'll give you the socials, whether you're on X, YouTube, Kick, Twitch. Hit it up. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but it will really, really help us in the future and giving us this a wee platform here to kind of get more of these games out to you guys and the COD community over on EU. We want to get as many games casted as possible. We want the EU scene to get bigger and better. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed your evening once again with us.
Ragnarok, uphill battle starts now. Very difficult scenario to be in. TG Redacted with the opportunity to attack now. Can they do something better than Emerge Ragnarok? All they need is 1 tick to guarantee themselves a position here, at least an advantage going into this one. But still a couple of rounds left. Monty will be sliding on in. Does find a kill there. The contested spot in. He's going to spot that at least an advantage going into this one. But still a couple of rounds left. Monty will be sliding on in. Does find a kill there. The contested spot in. He's going to spot that second player. That's 2 kills in a row for himself as Emerge Ragnarok clear the zone for a second. Stin pushing up to the back spawns. Expecting players in the back up top. There we go. He finds 1. He finds 2 for himself as Emerge Ragnarok clear the zone for a second. Stin pushing up to the back spawns. Expecting players in the back up top. There we go. He finds 1. He finds 2. Clears his area. Spots Skuro is going to be able to call that out for teammates at least. And then they're going to jump onto that A zone knowing that they're crossing over towards that B site. Tesco manages to find 1. The other player challenges through the window.
Yo, Balastra, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the team.
So far as he's on a free streak at the moment. relatively quickly here. Give himself a solid position in the back building. Does spot crack though. He's going to be able to get out, but he's going to come challenge back towards that. People come sliding on in. He says, I don't care if you come challenging me back. I'm going to gain that momentum. I'm going to find this kill. He's got 4 in a row. And they're getting the kills in the back spawn here. And now he knows there's going to be a player come up to challenge him. That's Tesco. Next player to challenge him. Who's it going to be? There's going to be 2 players there. Martin will find Monty. One player comes up the zip line. That will win it out for him, thankfully, because they were worried about the people in the back there, because that was an opportunity for them.